Record. Okay. Good to go.
Okay. And I want to say something before my presentation. As you see, I changed the topic because I think you guys is already know something about the bear and my cats. So I want to share different topics today. And I didn't spend much time on the PPT, so don't worry. And okay, and good morning everyone. I'm Eva, and today's presentation I would like to talk about the favorite YouTube channels, and I recommend. Sorry. Okay. And please take a look at today's agenda. And the first one is, why is this topic? And the second part is my favorite YouTube channels. And the third one is, why do I recommend? And the last one is my conclusion. Okay, to beginning with, why is this topic? People has many entertainments nowadays, like watching Netflix, TikTok, or make their own video, or listening to the Clubhouse podcast, or even make some dish or do exercise. And I think it's not only killing time or an entertainment, a hobby, but also the way we release our pleasure, especially the time we work from home last few months. The time you have to stay at home, be alone with yourself is more than usual. And there's a lot of things you can do. But what is your favorite ones or the usual one? To me, watching a video on YouTube is my favorite. Okay. And I had subscribed many channels, and there are many different kinds of content. So today I classify all the channels into two categories. There are movie, drama, commentary, and funny video. The commentary is not only made a comment to a movie or drama, but also maintain the original video into and make long story short. Like a 2 hours movie will be remade into a 10 minutes video, or a drama with 15 episodes will remade into 1 hour's video. And the right side, funny video, as the name suggests, there are many funny videos with different contents. Okay, and the first one I want to introduce is the movie commentary, and the channel called 乐哥说电影. And it's introduce many kind of movie and just make a long story short. And the example here is a Hong Kong movie, and the storyline is that a team can carry out a murder without any flaw. So people will pay the money to them and require them to kill the person they they want to kill. And I like this movie because I like this kind of movie because it is very suspenseful, and I couldn't think of the outcome. So I like to watch this kind of movies. And the second one is the drama commentary. We all know the a series of drama can be more than 10 episodes or even 30, 40 episodes. So I like to watch this kind of video so that I can spend less time to finish it. So there are many channels doing this kind of commentary video, and I have I watch like Korea drama or even American drama. And the third one I want to introduce is a funny video, and this channel called 布莱克实学. And he is a YouTuber, dancer, and a KOL, came from Pingdong, and he is a Aboriginal of Taiwan Zhu. And so a part of his video are sharing about different groups in Taiwan and their unique culture. And because I'm not really familiar with the Aboriginal culture, so after I watch his video, I know about their foods and how they live in the mountain and how they remain their own relationship in their village. So I think it is very funny. But the reason why I put him into the category of funny video because of his humorous and the way he treats his friends. He also produced a series like drinking alcohol with while playing with his friend. And they are all very funny and living person, and I really want to be their friends in the reality. And the last one is the last channel is Ji An, and she is a very pretty girl, and she is very bizarre and funny because she likes to produce some prank to his daddy, and his daddy is the response of his daddy is also very funny. He won't get angry or do anything back, just like, oh, again. So it is very cute. So I like to watch the interaction of her family. And why do I recommend those channels? And the first point is watching the commentary. I think watching the commentary first, you can decide whether you need whether finish it all, because if the movie is 2 hours, you need to spend 2 hours to watch a movie, but you may not know will you like it or is it so you can go to watch the commentary video to decide well you're gonna finish it all, and you will spend less time on it because you may very busy on your work or something, and you can spend less time on your way home and watch the video. And the second point is, I think life is hard and work is very busy. So I like to watch funny video to relax. And it is not lazy or unproductive things for me because I really want to forget something bothered me all the time. So I will watch a funny video to forget them temporarily. And my conclusion is here. In conclusion, the first one is proper relaxing is important. Because I think relax is very important. So this is the way I relax. And the second one is choose your own way to release the pressure. This is my way to release the pressure, but everyone can find your own way, like doing exercise, or someone like to cook, or someone like to sing. And it is okay. It's good for you to choose your own way. And the last one is I try to make the small thing turn into a big influence. Someone will think watch those video and someone think you need to pay more time to do something productive. But I think watch this video is not unproductive things because I can learn from the movie. The storyline maybe is someone's life story in a short way, so I can know about what the movie want to say. And when the funny video, if my friend is upset or not really in a good mood, I can share them and maybe can make them feel better. So I think I have this resource to make myself better and make my friends happier. And this is my presentation, and thanks for being here. And if you have any question, feel free to ask.
Ask me.
Ask me.
Okay, Steffi, go first.
I think your I think this presentation is very clear and have many information. At the start, I just think you will tell something about your favorite YouTube channel, but I like your conclusion.
Oh.
Because of just like you said, make a small thing have big influence. I think relaxing is very important to me too. So I'm also watching TV or series to on weekend, and I think this presentation is very well.
Thank you.
She did the presentation very well, and you think the presentation is very good.
Yes.
She did very well. So you're
She
saying
did
that
very well.
she presented very well. And you can say the presentation was good. Okay. A little bit. Great. Okay, improvement.
Improvement. Because I think it's very perfect, but if can tell
Okay, you think about it. So, okay, I'm gonna go first. So, Eva, I think it was a really well done presentation. I always enjoy seeing your designs. I love your presentations. The design is always super cute and it's very attractive to the audience. Okay, great. Okay, talking about, I think I'm just gonna go with improvements because it's not just like, oh, great, good job, right? That's not really what you need from us. That's why I always ask you guys to think about improvement. It's not just saying, oh, good job, great, right? It's always about helping each other grow. And I want to emphasize, I'm not saying that, oh, it's not a good job, but I think it's a great job that you did. But I think what we want to do is to push you from 90 to 100 to 110, always to exceed the expectations of your clients, right? Their expectation can be here, so you want to always give a little bit more. One thing I noticed is that I think that you're very comfortable now giving presentation to us because you're not very nervous with us, even in the beginning, right? You seem very natural. I think it's really great that in terms of you growing as being someone who's less confident or being shy, you're coming up to Steffi's level now. So you're stepping up your game. I think that's really good. One thing I think that is really important is that always pay attention to the audience, right? Presentation is not about just one-sided. One-sided is for you to become more comfortable with what you're saying. So that's one thing. Okay, so I think now that both of you have begun to present, I'm going to be looking for more. Okay, it's always going to be more and more and more. And I want you, it's not just to present a class, but to improve and to see your improvement throughout the classes that we do. So the first one, it may be like, oh, your first presentation, oh, I'm really nervous. Okay, get over that nervousness. Now you feel more comfortable when you're giving the presentation. The next step I want to see is interaction. What does that mean? When we're doing a presentation, it's not just you giving information. It's not just you talking and talking to the client. You want the client to be able to receive it and give you some output. Maybe ask a question, maybe say something, right?
Okay.
But you need to care a little bit more. Like sometimes it's even, it's not even like you want the client to answer your question. It's just like you guys agree? And then we're just like, and then you keep on going, right? But there's some type of interaction that you make sure that everyone is listening to you, because a lot of times it's too much distractions. They're going to be looking at their phones. They're going to be trying to do something else on their laptop. You want them to pay attention, right? It's always great to ask questions. Remember in our example of the presentation, you ask a question at the beginning that attracts our attention. Or you can even ask like, hey, Steffi, how often do you watch YouTube videos? Or you even know, you're like, hey, Steffi, you watch YouTube videos all the time, right? What do you like to watch?
Okay.
Or I know you watch this too, right? And then try to make a connection. So that's something that I want to see more as in having more interaction. It doesn't really have to be you waiting for us to answer your question. Maybe you throw a question, right? And then you get us to think about it, or you get us to pay attention and be like, I want to know the answer. So I want to pay attention to your presentation. A lot of times is, why should I care about your presentation? Why should I care about the things you want to say? Right? It's not just, oh, listen to me because I'm making a presentation. No, it's not like that. It's, hey, I have something interesting to say. Listen to me. Right? So I was observing about how you do your presentation. You keep on focusing on your presentation. You should be focusing maybe 50% on the presentation, because you should know what you want to say, right? You're sharing something that you love, right? You know, really right or wrong answer. You're just telling us, but you should try to connect with us a little, right? Try to be like, what do you think about this? Or have you guys seen this? Right? Or what have you guys been watching lately? Right? And I really, really love the last part about your conclusion, right? You're making a really good connection of why this matters to your life. And then another thought is how you make it connect to your audience. Right? I want you guys to watch this. Why? Because it made a big impact on me. And I think it can make an impact on you too. Right? Or it brought a lot of positivity to my life. And now what do I do? What do I do different? Right? Maybe because in the TV show, he reads a lot, and he always learns a lot of new things and has something very interesting to say all the time, because he's learning new things all the time. And that's what I want to be like too. So I started to read 15 minutes every day. Right? And then telling us that, hey, this is really interesting. I think you guys would like it too. Why you guys would like it too? Because maybe you know something about Steffi, right? Maybe Steffi just loves animals, and in the TV series they have this dog, right? So something like this, I think, is also things that you will think about when you are doing your presentation with your client. And then it will help you to be less nervous, because you know what the client will ask you, right? Eva, whenever the client asks you a question, you answer it with confidence, because they don't know that you don't know, or they don't know that you answered it wrong. If you answer it wrong and they question you again, you can say, okay, I'll look into that and get back to you. It's always like that. It's never like, I have my answer here, right? Always answer all of your answers, even though it's not really an answer, with confidence, because you are representing your company. You need to be confident. And you need to assure the customer that you have the expertise and you're very professional. It's always confidence. It's never about what you do know. It's about what you say to them and how you say it. How. Okay. Great. So let me know next class what you guys want to talk about. I will still send you the Taiwanese food lesson before, and you guys can think about what you guys want to talk about. And the next class, Steffi, are you going to present?
Okay.
Okay. If you have time, it'd be great that you could present. And I think it's just continue to have practice on presenting and being more confident with presenting and giving each other feedback so that we can all help each other improve. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Okay. So if you guys have no questions, I'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you. Great job, Eva. You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Steffi.
Have a wonderful moon festival.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.